the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Colts and the Rams under the lights on Sunday night.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Second down, Love. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Off the play fake, Love. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going back to Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Love from the gun. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Here's Love. And he's got his man on the out route. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Love. And he is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Etienne up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Love now. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
He was looking that time for Jameson Williams.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. You talk about this Rams defense.
They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And this returnable for Hill.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Love's throw pulled in by Kittle.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Love now on 2nd down. And that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now Jackson on 1st down. Finding Williams once more, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
1st down, Love to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Love looking to throw it. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On 3rd down, Love. They'll roll him out right.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the 1st.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Love, they go play action now.
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Jordan Love ready on first down here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard. Yeah,
putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Etienne. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Play action this time with Love. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Once more, Etienne. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Jackson's throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw is Jackson. That is incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They go play action now. Jackson. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Touchdown. Robert Tunyon, 34 yards. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete here.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On second down, Love once more. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, there's no doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't moved the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
Again, it's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. First and 15. To throw now. Here's Love. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Love from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. They go bootleg. Love. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Going back to Love. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, Love to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Got no command that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. A 2nd down throw for Love. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. The Colts set to take over here offensively. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jackson looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd down, Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and 2, Love with it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On 4th down, Love pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Rams first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Love now. And he'll just get rid of it. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's when one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Here's Jackson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. To throw again is Jackson. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Jackson. Caught by Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Jackson. He'll get this off to Swift. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. The quick feet by Jackson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are back within a score. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now Love. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
That's taken on the 25.
Quick move by Miller.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down around the 21 or 22.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6.
And the Colts are going to be set up at a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just needs to tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
DeAndre Swift, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Love looking to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. To throw now. Here's Love. Connects with Kittle underneath.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, a run with Etienne. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On third down, Love. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays with extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take care of the ball and try and move forward. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Jackson now. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Again, Jackson. It's Wilson. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Jackson. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's second and 4. Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Swift going to try up the middle. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. This is Swift on the counter. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The Colts on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll find Miller. That's complete.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. They run out of the gun with Swift down at the 25. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daquan Jones, his 2nd sack of the night. The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game. And
only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now a pass is taken in by Hill. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. Here's a give to Etienne, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Running out of the gun with Etienne, and he'll get this to the 32. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Love now. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Love. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it. But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
A handoff for Etienne. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 2nd down, goal to go. Here's Love. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Palmer, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and for you and me? Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout called for by the defense as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a two-point conversion to tie it. One last shot now for Love. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Everything was riding on that two-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have the momentum. Time really dwindling in this game. Now their big deal is make sure they get a good kickoff and don't give up anything big on the defensive end.
And we've got free football. Four quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
59 yards rushing for him now to this point. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down.
Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Underneath, caught by the tight end Allen. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Throwing is Jackson.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Good time, go, Jordan.
Jackson.
Yet another pass into the hands of Tunyon.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf, and today that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Indianapolis, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for L.A., this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.